Hello, my name is Jacob Simpson, and I'm here today to talk about what mobile app development is, the types, costs, and the process of making an app. And I may be wondering what mobile app development is. Mobile app development, or MAP for short, is a set of processes and procedures involved in writing software for small, wireless computer devices, such as smartphones and other handheld devices. Some examples can include social apps like Instagram, transportation apps like Uber, and entertainment apps like YouTube. To put it simply, it is a process of creating a software application that runs on smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, and other handheld devices. Before developing an app, you need to determine which type of app you'll be creating. The three types of apps that we will be looking at are native apps, hyper apps, and progressive apps. The first app that I'd like to present is native applications. Native apps are software that are developed for use on a particular platform or device. Some of the examples of mostly commonly used platforms are Apple's App Store for iOS, Google Play for Android, and Microsoft Store for Windows. Each one is developed for one specific platform and uses that device-specific hardware and software. Next on the list is hybrid apps. Hybrid apps are essentially web apps that have been put in a native shell. For instance, if I download from an app store and install an app, this shell or app is able to connect to whatever capabilities the mobile app will provide through a browser that's embedded in the app. Hybrid apps are most cost efficient and can be created faster but aren't as rich or have as many features as native application does. Some examples of hybrid apps are Instagram, Gmail, and Evernote. Last on the list is progressive apps. Progressive web apps are web applications that use web capabilities to provide users with an experience comparable to native apps. So, it looks and behaves as if it was a mobile app, but can be used on a web application or websites. Some examples of progressive web apps are Starbucks, BMW, and Flipboard. Now that you know what each app does, let's talk about the cost of even starting making a mobile app. The cost for developing an app can be different depending on the type of app you'll be making, the complexity of how to operate it, and its intended use. The ranges in which you pay to build an app can range from nothing to millions of dollars. Here on this slide are some examples of how much money a company or business will create an app. Snapchat spent around $45,000 to $60,000 to build their app. Netflix, where somewhere around 25,000 to 140,000 developed, and TikTok, a widely and frequently used app by everyone, spent around 80,000 to 100,000 to develop. Once you have figured out how much your application will cost to make, you can begin development. First, you need to define your strategy based on what you want to solve. For example, who is the app designed for, or what is the objective of your app? Next is selecting your team of developers, coders, etc. to help build your app. Once that's done, brainstorm and sketch out how much your mobile app will solve. After doing that, develop your product roadmap using findings from your previous steps. This will enable you to create a step-by-step process for assessing your priorities to your customers. Find the required tools to develop your app. Once developing your app is finished, you now have a prototype to start testing for glitches, errors, and mistakes. Once you and your team all agree to release your product, congratulations, you now created your first app. Thank you for your time, and I hope everything I have covered gives you an insight on what mobile app development is.